We'll call this meeting to order. 7:01 p.m. Acknowledge that we're on the unceded land of Hadasat Chinnikit territory. Move to approve the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Motion to
Call the
adopt.
question.
Yeah, I've got my second. Councillor Deck, are you prepared to speak on the hospital district information?
Yes, I have a short speech tonight.
Okay, so we could add that in as 9.2. So as amended.
Call on the agenda as amended.
All in favor?
Oh, that's where it was.
All in favor?
I
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor Colborne.
motion to adopt the minutes of the April 2nd, 2024 regular meeting council.
Second.
Oops.
All in favor?
Aye.
All in favor to adopt the minutes?
Aye.
Business arising from minutes. 2024, 2028 5-year financial plan.
So we have a presentation from our finance manager, Claudia Frost. Claudia, do you have anything to add to this presentation? Did you want to take us through it?
Unfortunately, I don't have it in front of me, Pete. I am in Prince George. So I don't have two computers to work with, but I can certainly answer any questions that anybody has regarding it.
And Mayor Colborne, I can relay any questions that you may have.
That's not my dog. He's here with me, but it's not him.
She can hear people talking and figure it's playtime.
No questions from council?
Okay. Seeing nobody waving their hands, we'll move through to opportunity for public input on the budget. Is there anybody in-house with you there?
We do have Lorna, so it would be your opportunity to speak right now on our 5-year financial plan.
Okay, then I would ask the mayor, if this plan, which I was reading through, is basically saying 3% increase in taxes for the next 5 years. How hard how is it carved in stone?
Once we approve it, yes. Over the next 5.
May I speak to that?
Just for this year. That's just for this year in stone.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Claudia, did you want to add anything to that?
I can just sort of explain the idea behind the 5-year financial plan is that we need to have 5 years in place, because without a plan or budget, we cannot operate the government each year. So that basically means that we can, when we have a 5-year financial plan, so what we have in place for 2025, we will do another budget and we will do another financial plan. But if something happened, we could keep running the government. And that's the idea behind the 5-year financial plan. Every year we look at the budget and staff, presents it to council as to what they see is going to be the needs for the upcoming year. So every year we do present another 5-year financial plan.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, that's my question.
Okay, and there's nobody else in the audience here.
Just good old steady me.
We love having you there, Lorna.
Thank you. Get on with the
Oh.
meeting.
Pretty soon I'm gonna hand her over the gavel.
So we can move through that now. No delegations, petitions, no correspondence. So we're at the Zeballos Volunteer Fire Department operations to report. Not much to speak of there. Do we have a public works report?
We do. I'm going to put it up on screen. Unfortunately, Mayor Colborn won't be able to see it.
Okay.
We accidentally put in February's report.
There it
Okay.
is.
Okay. Excellent. Council have any questions about this report?
Nope, just happy to see that the
questions.
garbage truck's coming back.
Yeah.
Yes. You and probably some other people.
Most definitely.
Did you want a copy of that report, Lorna? I can print it.
It's okay. Just I have to get the garbage truck.
Okay, we can move through to the CAO operations report. Any comments or questions from council regarding this?
No questions here.
CAO Nelson Smith, anything else to add?
No, thank you.
Okay. Moving on through to our bylaws, 5-year financial plan. Any questions or comments from council regarding? Anybody want to make a recommendation on this?
Recommend that bylaw 549, 2024 Village Zeballos 5-year financial plan 2024 to 2028 be given a first, second, and third reading.
Second.
Call the question? All in favor?
Aye.
We're looking at our tax bylaw, our tax rate bylaw. Anybody in council have any questions or comments regarding Anybody want to make a recommendation on that for reading?
Recommend that the bylaw 550-2024 Village of Zeballos annual tax rate bylaw be given a first, second, and third reading.
I'll call that a second. Mayor Colborne just read that out.
Oh, sorry, didn't hear her.
That's okay.
Call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Third bylaw, revenue anticipation bylaw. Any comments or questions regarding? And anybody want to make a recommendation on that?
Recommend that bylaw 551-2024 Village of Zeballos revenue anticipation borrowing bylaw be given a first, second, and third reading.
Second.
Call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, moving to new business. So we're council to consider the development of policy that informs council and staff in the handling of correspondence received by the village.
Next meeting.
Mayor
What's that?
Colborne will move for a deferral to next meeting.
Second.
Call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
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 And then Councillor Deck, we have you up next with a hospital district report.
Thank you, CAO. Okay, this will just be a short report. The future ones will be a bit longer, but for the two main properties in question here, the Hub Center in Courtney, all the finances are in place. The drawings are all done. They're looking at putting a little bit of housing on this property so out-of-towners can stay overnight if they have longer procedures. All they're really doing now is looking looking for a site, and it won't be long, according to Dave Bochuk, the main man who takes care of all this. In Campbell River, the care home is moving along very smoothly. It's quite the building. Each of the units are self-contained with a washroom, kitchen, all that. They're looking to put a daycare in here too, so some of the parents can bring grandkids or whatever. And there's lots of room outside for the people in the care home to get out and about. And there's a pretty good sized common room here. And I think this will be interesting for Councillor Janice and CAO Pete Nelson Smith. You'll be able to go down and play checkers and watch the kids play around in the afternoon. So everything's looking good from my end. I will report back after the next meeting, a little more detail. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Deck. So
Mayor
do we,
Colborne, move to receive the report.
I move to receive the report.
Second that.
Call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So I need a motion here to go into camera. Go to
Council
in
to go-
camera.
Council to go in camera under Community Charter Section 91A, personal information about an identifiable individual who holds or is being considered for a position as an officer, employee, or agent of the municipality or another position appointed by the municipality. Section 91D, the security of the property of the municipality. Section 91I, in the receipt of advice that is subject to solicitor-client privilege, including communications necessary for that purpose.
Second.
Call to question. All in favor?
Aye.
Like to open up the public question and comment period.
Okay, it's Lorna's talking here, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Lorna.
I was going to say, I was wondering if Mr. Deck was actually calling from this long-term patient care facility. It's kind of cheeky. It's kind of cheeky.
I
I apologize. I was wondering, I'm gonna get past this. Okay, who heads up our emergency social services? I'd like to know what has to be kept in the container up the hill if we have a tsunami.
I can answer that question on behalf of council.
Go ahead.
So right now, Hudson's been doing the majority of the inventory keeping, but we do have Rob John from New Chatlet signed on as the emergency preparedness coordinator for New Chatlet, Hadasat, and Zeballos.
Okay.
So he's the one that we're looking to help with our emergency coordination. And of course, we get great value through this Detective Services Department in the Strathcona Regional District, who really are at the forefront of everything we do as far as emergency preparedness.
Okay. That answered my question. I guess I'm about washed up here.
And Councillor Deck knows where you live.
I'll get flack from that. I appreciate it. That's it. Thank you very much. I'll just skip on out of here.
Thank you for being there, Lorna.
And you got it.
Thank you.
Folks.
Have a good night.
You want to lock the door?
Yes.
Adjournment? Oh, you're on
Motion to
mute.
adjourn.
Second.
And if Councillor Janice wasn't muted, I'm sure he would say all those in favor.
Aye.
Call to question. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.